Welcome to the show that takes up no more than 5 minutes of your time, but could help you gain massive real estate knowledge. It's 5 Minutes in Real Estate with best-selling author Shane Willis.
Well, hello, it's Shane Willis, Pensacola real estate expert, bringing you today's episode. Today we're going to have a little fun one. Not going to be too long. I just found an article and I was like, that would be a fun little conversation to have here on a Tuesday. The headline of the article says, Why Pet-Friendly Homes Are in High Demand. I've done one podcast, one episode that I talked about how children impact the buying or selling of a property quite a bit. But I hadn't done one that talked about the fur babies. Um, the article basically goes on to say that owning your own home obviously gives you the right to have pets in most places. There are some places, though, that don't allow them. And those are in less and less demand now. It seems like most millennials, and now we're starting to talk about Gen Z. Gen Z's starting to come of age. So you'll start to hear me say that, I'm sure, over the next couple of years. Millennials are buying quite a few houses, and one of the things they want to make sure happens is that they're allowed pets. And when they look at a property, they want to make sure that it's pet friendly. So how do you make a property pet friendly? Let me just read from this article. Whether a dog person, a cat person, someone who prefers the company of another pet species, 99% of pet owners say they consider their animal to be family. If you own any pets, you know that to be the case. That's fairly simple. A study by NAR revealed that there are many aspects of selling a home. It's important to understand the unique needs and wants of animal owners when it comes to home ownership. So, what are the things that they look for? Now, let me just back up with a personal story. The last time we bought a house about 3 years ago. It came down to two houses. This is me personally, so it's a personal story. We were looking at two different houses. The kids, my wife and I literally had just narrowed it down to two houses. And it's kind of funny that I talk about this today because out of the two houses, one of them was 2-story. One of them was 1-story. We had a Goldie, a golden retriever, had been with us 14 years at the time. 14 years. And because he'd been with us as long as my daughter was alive. She had no life without him. And so we knew he couldn't make it up the stairs. So when I say this is a real thing, I mean this is a real thing. I can say it personally because we decided on the 1-story just because of the dog mainly. That was the main reason. I kind of liked it because I liked the 1-story slightly better, but emotional buy justified by logic. Well, logic was the fur baby made the decision. It was the 14-year-old Goldie we knew couldn't make it up the stairs, so we didn't buy a 2-story. Here are things they're looking for. 89% of pet owners said they're not going to give up their pet due to housing restrictions. 81% of Americans say their pets play a role in the household situation. Just told you that. 31% of animal owners refused to put in an offer in a home because it wasn't a good fit for animals. Hello. I just give you a personal story here. All right, so let's go down the rest of the article. What are things that attract pet owners? What can a seller do to attract pet owners, even if you don't like pets? I have people going, there's no way I would have a pet in this house. You got it. But you don't want to discount the owners of pets from buying your house. 91% of home buyers that had pets ranked this as number one on their list. And I see this all the time. Fully fenced in backyard. Fully fenced in backyard. They want to be able to let Fido out and not have to walk him all the time. 71% of pet owner buyers ranked this: location of dog parks, walking paths, pet-friendly beaches. We have a couple of those in the area. So forth. 31% say proximity to veterinarians. So listen, it's kind of fun today. But in all seriousness, this is a true factor. The other house, I mean, the one house we decided to buy was built in 16. Yeah, 16. Maybe 15. I don't know. It's 15. It was old. It was an existing build. Somebody had already lived in it. Whereas the house I was looking at was, no, it must have been 14. The house, I'm sorry, it must have been 14. Yeah, that's what it was. It was built in 14 because we were moving in 16, December of 16, and the other house, the 2-story, was a brand new house. Nobody lived in it. So we literally put a 2-year-old property. We decided to take that one because these were both around the same price point. We decided to take that one over the 2-story because of the pet. So it's a real thing. Fenced in backyard, real thing. So these are things to consider as you're looking at selling the property. I've seen people that've got, the neighbors have put one side up, the back up of the privacy fence. So both sides have a privacy fence up, the back has a privacy fence up, and the two little sides of this homeowner's land just doesn't have a fence. Spend $100, put the rest of the fence up, so you can call it a fully fenced backyard. That way you can attract what is now being shown is families with fur babies. All right, that's all I got for you today. As always, if you've not subscribed to get the tips, tricks, graphs, infographics, get over to 5minutesinrealestate.com. That's 5minutesinrealestate.com. It's going to put you on the email list. I'll send emails out periodically. I don't send every episode out that way, but I do send emails out periodically so you can see what's going on. Also, if you hadn't got over to the Facebook page, there I do post the episodes. Go to facebook.com/Shane Willis, the Realtor. And finally, do me a favor, if you found any value in this or any other episode that I share it on social media. That'll help me out some. Give me some likes, give me some comments, and share it up. Thanks for listening. Have a great Tuesday.